Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back. My name's Ilda, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to start a clothing brand. If you're wondering who I am, like I just said, my name's Ilda and I'm a 17-year-old entrepreneur who's done multiple $50, $60, and even $80,000 months. So the first thing you need when you start a clothing brand is a name, but not just any name. You need a name that has an emotional connection to your audience. So, what is an emotional connection? An emotional connection with a clothing brand is when the consumer feels a deep personal connection with the brand that goes beyond the product itself or beyond the price of the piece. Why is this important, you may ask? If you're in the streetwear community, you've probably seen plenty of brands make thousands of dollars with no connection at all. The reason why an emotional connection is still so important is when people resonate with your brand as a whole, you can charge any amount of money and they will still pay. For example, if there's two brands selling the same basketball shirt, however one brand makes an effort to talk about how basketball changed its lives and how basketball is the best sport in the world, customers will want to buy from that brand because they can relate to it on a personal level. This means they can outprice the other brand, which concludes to more profit and a closer, tighter-knit community. So now, once you've gotten your name and emotional connection, you need a logo and a design. You can design these pieces yourself, however, I like to give that job to the professionals. Here are some designers you can choose from. Once you've gotten that set up, you can head over to alibaba.com to find a manufacturer. When you're on the website, simply search up what you're looking for. Not all manufacturers are good, so be sure to test their quality by ordering a sample. A sample is a singular unit of what will be made, and a bulk order is a bulk production of that sample. The average production time for samples are 1 to 2 weeks, and for bulk orders are 3 to 6 weeks. The average price for a sample can range from $70 to $200. Be sure to ask if they refund the money if you place a bulk order with them. When asking for a bulk order, never ever take the first price. Be sure to negotiate, and remember, if you don't get your target price, there are literally thousands of factories to choose from. So don't be afraid to walk away. Filter the suppliers on Alibaba by trade assurance and verify supplier, so your money is insured by Alibaba. There are two types of shipping options, sea and air. Sea normally takes longer, from 1 to 2 months. However, it is extremely cheap compared to air. Air shipping takes 1 to 2 weeks and is extremely expensive. Make sure you take advantage of Alibaba's protection so you don't get scammed. The average production time for samples are 1 to 2 weeks, and for bulk orders are 3 to 6 weeks. When you order your sample, you need a tech pack. A tech pack is a breakdown of what exactly your product consists of and the details. For example, do you use screen print? Do you want a tag? Where do you want a tag? Where do you want the screen print? Etc. When paying your manufacturer, be sure to split payments. Pay 50% upfront and 50% when it's done. When pricing your products, be sure to have a healthy profit margin. Me personally, for my brand, I 5x my cost of goods, but a range between 3 to 5 is fine. Now, you have to choose whether or not you want to offer free shipping. The pros of offering free shipping is that it makes the purchase that much easier. However, the cons is that you will have to cover that cost on your own, leading to less profit, and you will not be able to increase your AOV in exchange for free shipping. An example of this is if you say, buy 2 products or spend at least $100 and get free shipping. Will increase your average order value, causing customers to come onto your site and spend just more money. On your website, use a minimal theme and be sure to have a mock-up and on-body pictures. I would also include reviews, frequently asked questions, and pictures of customers wearing your product. This will increase the conversion rate, as customers will know that you're trustworthy and a not scamming brand. Most clothing stores have an average of 1 to 2 conversion rate. When you start your brand, I highly recommend you do pre-orders. This will allow you to get started with less money, and it saves you from losing money from a bad product. It is important to test multiple products before you place your bulk order. Don't buy a bulk of your first product, as you probably don't know what you're doing. For a new brand, your product and emotional connection is your selling point. If your product and emotional connection are strong, then people will buy. This might trigger some people when I say this, but price genuinely doesn't matter. If people aren't buying your product, don't lower the price and don't offer discounts, as it's going to devalue your brand overall. Once you get your sample, do a photo shoot for your brand. Get lots of content in the form of pictures and videos. Once you get your content, you can run ads using Facebook. A good daily budget for beginners is $20 to $50 a day. Over time, this money will compound and you can start spending up to $10,000 in a day on ads. The best thing about running Facebook ads is that the money is consistent. It's not just $20K in a day and disappear forever. Be sure to set up your email and SMS campaigns. I recommend using PostScript and Klaviyo. You can set up a pop-up on your site, so whenever people go onto your site, they can put your email and phone number in. You should send an email once a week reminding customers of different products on your site. Pre-orders take 4 to 6 weeks for customers to get their items, so be sure to include that in your description. During this time, it is so important to have good customer support. Responding quickly to your emails can help minimize the amount of chargebacks you get during the 4 to 6 weeks. Once your product comes, be sure to ship it out using pirateship.com for the cheapest rates. You can get poly mailers online on Amazon as well for a super cheap price. Good luck starting your clothing brand, and let me know if you want a more in-depth video. I'll see you guys in the next one.